When we had last left Team Bald, their adventures around Imnisvale seemingly reached a conclusion. Yes, the nearby Ogre Madulf had finally agreed to help overwatch and protect the town of Imnisvale in exchange for some trading and a place to chill with their buds. And also, who could forget the mayor of Imnisvale being very pleased about the destruction of the horrifying shadows in the ruins nearby. Oh my god, the music. Now it was time to get a whole bunch of followers that they had left behind all over town. This is Baldur's Gate 2, Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. Now, you'll notice I haven't actually dismissed anyone yet, and that is because we're going to mitigate some potential problems in the future. Originally, I was going to leave quite a few folks here, but I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't yet, because that means if ever we decide to pick them up again from here, they will be at their debilitated state, where their stats are a bit lower. So I'm thinking maybe we need to go get that fixed first and foremost, and then come back here, right? Okay. So let us head all the way back to Athkatla. And where would I go to do this? Did the promenade have a temple? I think it did. Oh shit. I really would like to go and see Rayless, Lila Schnub. We could at least talk to her. If it isn't too much trouble, for Quail's sake, if nothing else. Okay, we will.
Things are going well for us, yes?
Oh, shit,
it's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Wow, how's this guy sound? Nalia, Miss Nalia Darnese? Yes, that is my name. What can I do for you, son? How old are you that you're calling this person son? I have a message for you, Miss Nalia, from the residents of the Darnese estate. I must get an imprint of your signet ring to prove I found you. Of course. You've done well. Thank you, Miss Nalia, though I do hate to be the bearer of somber news. Here is your message. Safe travels to you. Let's see what this says then, shall we? Oh my. I must go to the graveyard district in Athkatla at once. All other concerns must wait. I am sorry, but I must insist upon this. What is your concern? It must be quite grave to cause you such grief. I cannot simply about-face and charge off without first knowing why. I'm sure we will turn back that way eventually. Patience, we have much to do. Another errand of yours that will escalate into siege warfare, no doubt. What is it this time? What is it? What is your concern? It must be quite grave to cause you such grief. You're more correct than you might have wished, but I forgive your ignorance. Well, thank you for your forgiveness, Nalia. Whatever would I do? The message is about my father's funeral. I must go to the graveyard district. Then we shall go as soon as mortally possible. I would not dream of letting you miss it. Very well. I shall head in that direction at the next possible opportunity. I sympathize, but this could not come at a worse time. There are other things to be done. It is simply out of the question. I have not the time nor the desire. We shall go as soon as mortally possible. Thank you. I do appreciate this. It seems I owe you another debt of gratitude. Good. Okay, I guess we're doing this next then. Sorry, Quail. Let's see. A messenger arrived, telling Nalia that she must go to the graveyard district in Athkatla as soon as possible to attend her father's funeral. I have agreed to accompany her. Okay, but first we need to hit up the temple here. There we are. That's exactly what we want.
Yes.
Right. And we'll get all restored and everything as best as possible, and then we'll head over there. Okay. The Graveyard District. It's an entire district devoted to...
Let me have a taste. Come.
Is this the horny vampire again who turned into a bat? You know this is the only choice. Be sensible. You do paint a rather pretty picture, but I heard some nasty stuff about what happens to those that join. Rumors and hearsay. I'm here before you as the proverbial horse's mouth. You may take what I say at my word, or you will end like all the others will. See, there you go, threatening. Though I suppose my own guild has threatened no less. I just don't know. You know? You just haven't said it out loud yet. Perhaps, but Wait, someone is listening to us. Get out of here before they see us. Go! We'll take care of these spies. Oh my gosh. Okay. Beg for death. Let's get these.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Can we fire off a little doohickey there? Damn, they really fucked off. Okay. Find familiar. I guess we will take these. Good. Get them stowed. And we'll try and learn that. Nope, failed.
Very well.
Did they go inside of the building? Oh my god. Maybe they just phased out of existence because they went off camera. Okay. Well, that's wild. Let's go up into the temple. Oh, here we go. Good. And then, let's see, priestess.
Just as I would have thought.
All right. Greetings, my sister, and welcome to the humble abode of the one who endures. Ilmater shelters all in need and suffers himself for others' pain. All right, I would like to see your services. Of course, my sister, please come with me. Okay. Let's get Greater Restoration. This spell restores life back to an energy-drained character. All drained levels are restored. Greater Restoration also dispels feeble mind and fully heals the character. Okay. Well, that's what we need. Good. Okay, it's the same noise as failing a spell. Right. Okay. Great. Hooray! Oh, look! Ari actually had a level the whole damn time. Incredible.
Yes?
Alrighty. And then, I guess we'll level up real quick. Alright, yeah, it's a uneventful level. Well, except for maybe your mage book, right? Yeah, okay, we definitely need to get some stuff in here, huh? Like a little bit of horror. And how about acid arrow? Okay, and then we can get another haste, perhaps. How about over here? We could also get, I don't know, stone skin again. And then over here we could use, I guess we can try domination. And you can't learn anymore. How about your priestly spells? Are you good there? Yeah. Okay. Sure. We should probably rest. We are fatigued, but you know what? We'll go straight to the graveyard district in case we're being timed, so to speak. Okay, well, what do we think is quicker? Nah, probably over exiting this way.
No time at all.
All right. There we are. I wonder who we could take. Like, do we know a smith who can smith up a bunch of shit? I'm not sure. We also have 40 grand if we wanted to buy a really nice weapon or armor here in town. Which, from the sounds of it, we don't need to worry about overexpending money, because there's just such a wealth of quests available that we'll have no issue getting more than enough money, you know? There we are. Especially since I intend to do as many of the quests as I possibly can. Was this person out here before? Bellman Gurgis? Oh, there. You! Another of that foul race of elves I see before me. How dare you walk openly amongst us? But I have done nothing against you. Why do you rail at me so? I'm a shitty racist and a truck driver. You know what I'm talking about? You're an evil creature. You and all your kin, lewd pagans among us. Admit your pride, elf, admit it! I do not understand why you do this, sir, but I have done nothing to deserve it. I will not stand to have you cast such insults at me. Will not stand? Will not? Yet more elven pride. You elves are like ants, mindless and alien as you crawl about us. Lila Schnub, can we leave, please? I truly do not like this man. Oh my gosh, can I... Can I kill him?
My legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life.
Oh, no, we can't. Okay.
Can we rest?
I mean, we can, but we get in deep shit. Okay.
Right then.
There we are. Let's head on out to the Graveyard District. I'm guessing he will show up again, right? Graveyard over here.
Hello there.
Hello there. Miss Nalia, allow me to show you to the funeral. They're waiting for you upstairs. Okay. Is this gonna be a trip? Like a trick trap? It's Lord Farthington Ronal and Lady Tandalen of Lord Milsire Donderbeg, Hurgan Stoneblade, and Minister Adelaine. Is this meant to be like a surprise wedding?
Ugh, my legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can
I
we
must
rest
have rest
now?
soon, my friend.
Please?
I have no wish to be weary when my skills call for careful concentration.
Okay, well, you know what? Pressing matters at hand. Minister Adeline, what is
Endless
this?
toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Welcome to this place for somber occasion. Mingle and celebrate the life of Lord Darnice. He would have everyone speak as equals. Okay, it's not a trick trap. It was good of you to come, Nalia. I know your father would have appreciated it. I hope so. I'm sure quite a few of his business partners could do without seeing me. That may well be, but today is not the time for such things. We are celebrating a life in this place, and all grievances should be put aside. I will try, Minister Adelaine. Again, your father would have appreciated it. Wander and speak with the others, and talk of how you felt about him. I have told everyone else to do as much. Your father would prefer the honest talking of friends over pre-written speeches. Okay, well,
What?
let's just go through here.
Yes.
Hurgan?
I need a swig of some strong
Oh, God.
dwarven ale.
I don't think I can do dwarven voice right now. I don't think I can. I'll do a half-assed one.
Damn ye for dying, Darnice! Ye still owed me a keg and a hunt since me last visit. To your health wherever you are.
Honestly, it was better than I thought it would be. Banshee, is that you?
Who would know me nickname? Little Nalia? Oh, you're a sight for my eyes, I tell ya. Oh, but golly, I'm sorry for what has happened.
Don't be sorry. Father would love that you came. You scare the nobles something fierce.
That I do, rightfully so. Someone has to liberate the people beneath the yoke of the nobles. Soon comes the time to strike.
Banshee.
Look at them squirm round the room. Oh, I don't mean nothing, but they don't know that.
Dude, this guy rocks. Thanks, Banshee. You've made me smile.
Then my work is done for the 10-day. I'll leave on this good note before we start to crying and backslapping.
If you must, Banshee, safe travels.
I gotta. May your heart and troubles both be light, Nalia.
Aww.
Get on with it.
But that guy's name was Hurgan Stoneblade, not Banshee.
Very well.
Okay. Lord Milsire Donderbeg.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Strange that more have not come to the funeral. Though the market has fluctuated lately, and many nobles are absorbed in their figures and books, I would have hoped that they could have made time. Oh, Nalia, I quite agree. He may not have been the most cutthroat of businessmen, but your father deserved respect. Thank you for that, Lord Donderbeg. My pleasure, my dear, though the honor to say such is mine. I hope I can aspire to gauge my integrity by comparison to your father's. You always were one of the more understanding of father's friends. I thank you, my dear. Now go, and don't let the dark cloud above this place seep into your heart. Okay. It was amicable enough.
Just as I would
Definitely
have
wanted
thought.
to hear about themselves a lot. Lady Tandalin of
Stand where you're at, peasant.
Oh, Lord Darnice did fraternize with some colourful company, I must say. Not what I would expect from a gentleman's funeral. Oh, Nalia, I have heard how you have been in dreadful straits since your father's death. I can only imagine the horrors you have endured. Miss Tandalin? I'm not sure what you mean. But, my dear, the wandering like a gypsy, the company you have had to keep, Isaiah has painted quite the unsavory picture. Oh, he has he? He talks far too much for my comfort, Miss Tandalin. If you would excuse me. Of course, my dear, I wish you peace. Okay, who of these two fucks should we talk to first? Maybe Isaiah first?
Nalia, my dear, I have been worried sick about you.
Oh no, it's Isaiah. Let's get out of here.
No, do not turn away. It has been so long since I've seen your face. So regal and, a bit dirty, actually. Have you been slumming again? Naughty. He's such a weirdo. What a freak. Kindly place a cork in it, Isaiah. I do not slum. Foppish fools looking for a thrill. Slum. I help people. Of course. One must have one's little hobbies. But it is just about time you honored our, agreement. The honor of your house is at stake, you recall? My home has a new head that owes you no allegiance. Do such agreements carry beyond the death of the makers? No, a master of weapons may assume title to. You know as well as I do that the arrangement is a fabrication. My word, you have brought them here. This orc is ruling your house. Ridiculous. No more ridiculous than you forcing the issue of this betrothal. No, Isaiah, I will not marry you. Above all else, I do not find your company enjoyable. You may be entitled to your own reputation, but I will not have you dragging me down as well by denying what is mine by rights. I will not stand for it. Was that a threat? You had best stop short of intimidation tactics. I do not put up with such things. How exactly is she ruining her own reputation? By being kind to those less fortunate? Now then, I think we're getting just a bit too excited here. Perhaps we can come to some sort of understanding. How exactly is she ruining her own reputation? By being kind to those less fortunate? It can speak! Nalia, Nalia trained you well. Oh, did I provoke you? Your reaction will be violent, no doubt. On your first move, I shall have my guard cut you to I don't know how his father sounds.
What is going on here? Who are these? Oh, hello, Nalia. My deepest sympathies to you this day. Your father was a fine man.
Thank you, Lord Ronal. He would be pleased to hear such praise.
Stop this Lord Ronal business. I'll not have such formalities. Farthington is my name among friends. Farthy, if you're out of sight of the missus.
Lord Ronal, you are a positive cad.
Yes, well, is it true? Your home has been overrun by barbarians. My guards will have you home and safe in no time. There are none finer.
I fear you are misinformed, sir. No, with my father's death, it was best to defer to the weapons master that saved the keep. You know the old customs, don't you?
Oh, of course, a fine tradition. I know many a name that has started in that way. The cursed words of Muran, for example. I'm glad to see you follow.
Thank you, Father, but it's not that simple. Nalia made a rash decision, and we'll sort it all out shortly. Aren't the cursed words downstairs? Give them my best.
Quiet. All my best, my dear.
Isaiah, what have you told him? That I was run off and afraid to go back? Is that how you intend to take control of my home, my life? I'll not have it. Nalia, descend further into these whims of yours, and you shall be a laughingstock. Come now, our combined names would carry quite the weight. What do you say? I say take your name and eat it. I'll not be your puppet. Do not anger me, Nalia. I can help or hinder. I've done it before. She has her wishes. Whether you respect them or not, you will let them stand. Now that was a threat. I'm watching you. Best hope I don't find something I don't like. Understand? I think it best if we all just take a step back and cool off. Only spite will come out of comments like that. She has her wishes. Whether you respect them or not, you will let them stand. Your comment is asinine. Obviously, she does not know what her wishes should be. Just look at her choice of company. I will leave for now. This is unfinished. Dear Lord, okay. Oh, did that conclude it? Oh, geez, I don't see it here. What's it called again? Nalia's. Oh, there we go. At the funeral, Nalia ran into the son of Lord Ronal, Isaiah, who seems determined that Nalia live up to the betrothal that her father made for her, and quite angry at her continued refusal. There is more to his demands than meets the eye. No doubt this is not the last we've seen of him. Okay. Sure.
No time at all.
Can we talk directly to Farthington?
I'll heed no churlishness, peasant.
Oh, this is how he sounds.
Lord Darnese certainly kept varied company. I recognize very few people, least of all yourself, if you would excuse me.
Okay.
All right,
sure.
then.
And should we talk to the minister once more?
I'm sorry for that extended exchange, but he is such a bounder, such a
bounder.
manipulating, such a Oh, to Hades with the manners, he is a complete bastard. And calling him that insults bastards everywhere.
God, I love her character, right? There is such a particular nuance to Nalia, right? How, in that she is well-meaning, but she in and of herself is also, like, it's very obviously that she comes from this background, and because of her upbringing, she is just a little bit, like, I don't know, out of the loop, right? She's a little shitty herself, right? In that she is unintentionally condescending at times, right? And, like, she has such a proclivity for, I don't know, these social graces, I'm sure, were imprinted on her at a very young age, right? It's very, very good, right? And the way in which, although she is, like, she affects this sort of hoity-toity, I don't know, sensibility about her, yet there are many who are worse, right? There are many who are worse. It's so well done, I think, right? To be able to capture such a subtle and nuanced type of character in this way, right? Because it would be so easy to make her just like a straight-up villain, like one of the Ronals, or even like Lady Tandalin here, you know? But to have her sort of walk the line, I think, is it's brilliant, right? It's really good. Okay. Has he always been that driven? He is quite intent on enforcing your betrothal. He did say he could help or hinder, and he'd done it before. What's that about? It would be quite beneficial to marry him. You have thought of this, haven't you? I don't want to roll in this mess. Will we be meeting up with that foppish lout again? He did say he could help or hinder, and that he'd done it before. What's that about? What does any of it mean? That he is a rounder, and were he not the son of Lord Ronal, I would think him capable of anything short of the criminal. This has been too much to take in. Let us get away from here and away from him. Lead on. Okay, good. Okay, here we are. Great. I think we had another quest to go to this district, but I feel like we ought to hold off on it. Oh god, how do we even get to where I want to go? We'll just very carefully pretend like we're not seeing any of this. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, I think we can safely get through. Because I would genuinely want to swap out our followers. Right? Okay, good. Is it also safe to assume, have we done all of Jaheira's stuff? Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like there's yet more to come. Okay. So let's go to the hold here. Oh shit, I got it right. Okay.
I lost my spell. Yes?
We should be fine to cast magic, right? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we haven't rest yet. Let's see. Cast a spell at this asshole. Oh, fuck.
I must have rest soon, my friend.
That's not right.
I have no wish to be weary when my skills call for careful concentration.
There we go. Jeez, looks like the lights just came on. Monster
This
summoning,
endless toil
oracle,
cannot continue. I grow tired.
minor spell deflect. Okay. Let's see if we can get those written. Good. What is oracle? When cast, this spell will cancel all illusion/phantasm spells of 5th level and lower within its area of effect. The spells affected are Reflected Image, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Non-Detection, Improved Invisibility, and Shadow Door. the caster can control just whom this spell affects. Therefore, it will affect only creatures that are not in the caster's party. The area of effect is roughly a 120-foot radius around the caster. Wow, that's pretty good. Right? Just being able to take out invis, mirror image, and reflected image. Maybe non-detection is good too to take out, but really the others... Well, fuck. We won't be doing it anytime soon.
How can I help?
Great.
Yes?
Let's get out of here. Good. And Darnice hold. There we are. Oh, fuck. Who the hell is this?
Derman? Is that you? It has been some time.
Yeah. Jaheira ain't done yet. All right. The timing is impeccable.
Indeed. It has been a very long time.
What is the matter, Derman? You would not have let me walk on by, would you? I know we did not always see eye to eye, but I assure you the respect.
I may well have let you pass, for there is no joy in my visit today. Jaheira, do you remember the lessons I taught you?
Of course. You were the one that introduced me to the Harpers.
Yes. But the lessons...
What are you getting at, Derman?
I'm not here to rehash our friendship, Jaheira. I've been sent to kill you, or otherwise seek your downfall, and I do not relish the duty.
I see. And what power has decided that I should be killed? I serve nature and protect the good of the land through my work as a Harper. Who have I offended?
Who? Jaheira. You travel with a killer of Harpers. I do not wish to think you had any complicity in those acts, but here she is, and she is still alive.
I have washed my hands of the incident in the Harper hold. Galvaray was in the wrong, and brought his fate upon himself.
We know nothing of this. There is only the fact that you and your friend were the cause of many deaths. This cannot be ignored.
He was in the wrong. Of that I am certain. Galvaray sought to imprison Lila Schnub for his own gain, and I took the side of right. I could do no other.
It is not seen that way, Jaheira. Exact the necessary justice. That is the only route to redemption for you. The others will not accept you otherwise.
This is wrong, Derman. This is not the right solution.
I cannot see this ending otherwise, Jaheira. Your own have died. What do you intend to do about it?
Jaheira, do what you must. I've been the cause of too much trouble for you. Don't let this fool scare you, Jaheira. They have no right to meddle as they do. Do not turn on me, Jaheira. You will end as your fellows did. This is an unfortunate situation they have placed you in, Jaheira. I trust your judgment, though. Jaheira, I trust your judgment. Derman, I cannot do as you ask. You are in the wrong, as was Galvaray. I was right to choose Lila Schnub's side, and it is your loss if you cannot see this.
Consider carefully what you are saying, child. You have a duty to justice.
This is not justice. This is revenge for a lie, a falsehood that none seem bothered to find the truth behind. If this is Harper justice, then
What are you saying, Jaheira?
If this is the justice you represent, then I renounce you. I renounce my life as a Harper.
Jaheira, you cannot mean. Think this through.
It would seem that I am the only one that has thought any of this through. You do not. Galvaray did not. And now the Harpers, out for blood, do not. I mourn many fellows of the Harp, but they died fighting for balance and truth. Galvaray did not, and this matter cheapens their loss. I will not be party to it. man, this also is really good, right? Like, this quest especially delineates the massive difference between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and sort of how shocking it is that they were able to pull this off so quickly after Baldur's Gate 1, and like how much of an advancement this feels in terms of like writing and direction, you know? Like in Baldur's Gate 1, the quest would have ended after the situation at the Harper Hold, right? After we chose what to do with Galvray at Galvray's estate. But Baldur's Gate 2 is upping the ante in having there be like longer term consequences to what went on there. And also continually questioning like giving the player agency and even allowing the player to say to Jaheira, like, Jaheira, I trust you. I trust your judgment, right? And you can make like a character call on Jaheira herself because they put in the work to already so early on establish Jaheira's character so strongly, right? Even if you hadn't played the first game, right? And even then in the first game, you know, a lot of the characters, a lot of the followers and stuff barely had anything going on, right? There was hardly anything going on with any of them, right? What little there was about 3 quests, if that, you know? 3 encounters, if that. All right. So be it then. I will take your words to those that will listen. Do not expect your life to be peaceful with this choice. It shall not be peaceful, but it is clearer than the course you are on. Goodbye, Derman. Are you certain of this? I did not want to be a burden, Jaheira. You have a place here, Jaheira, regardless of this mess. Well, now that this bit of garbage is over, we can go back to what's important. You have a place here, Jaheira, regardless of this mess. I thank you, Lila Schnub, but part of me is gone. I will speak no more of this. This is behind me. I must go forward. Come, we have friends to avenge. Man. Alright, fucking Jaheira owns. We have met with yet another Harper. This one, apparently a former tutor of Jaheira's by the name of Derman. He told Jaheira that he was sent to execute her for the Des at Harper Hold, and while he did not attack, Jaheira renounced her life as a Harper in anger over the injustice. Man.
Yes.
And also it plays into, admittedly, one of my own personal favorite tropes, is where it's like a goodly organization is a little too much, right? They go a little fucking overboard.
I welcome
and
each day we see. Some are not so lucky.
And they like become prone to some form of corruption in one way or another, right? Okay. Yeah. Fucking back-to-back 2 situations with our followers, right? And like we said before as well, this is like the beginning of what BioWare would become famous for, right? This is their first case of doing really good shit, at least so far, that we've seen. And I presume it will continue throughout. Really good characterization for companions, for followers, throughout their quests and all of that. And they go on to do that, right? Like, they're renowned for doing it in Dragon Age and Mass Effect, KOTOR, right? That's like their staple of the BioWare RPG, is having like banger-ass characterization for the followers that you have, right? For your squad, your teammates. Okay, well, when next we come back, who should we dismiss? I'm thinking maybe Yoshimo. Maybe Minsk, because we did the shit at Umar Hills and there hasn't really been much else with him. As much as I love Minsk, right? And he is like legit iconic. Like he's literally iconic for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But I don't know. We need to at least take these other followers for a test drive, right? And not knowing what they do, I definitely want Aerie in the party. Jaheira is very useful. Nalia is very useful, right? If we had someone who could, like, take the place of Aerie, I'd be down for it, right? Like someone who, like if we had a cleric or paladin or whatever. I don't know if paladin exists. Maybe it's like a super class like Berserker is. I forget what it's called. Not super class, but, you know, a specialization. All right. Anyway, we have some choices. I'm leaning toward Minsk and Yoshimo, waiting here for the time being. I think maybe we rest first and then have them wait here, right? Actually, you know what? Here, let me just rest right now, just in case. Okay. I don't know, just in case we have a weird dream. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.